What would your good place look like?
Oh, so many naps.
Yes.
I once got 12 out of 12 on a BuzzFeed quiz called Do You Know All the Slang Words the Kardashians Invented?
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm gonna be honest, I did cheat.
And this whole season, it's like, I just love the idea behind it because it's about we're all separated on Earth and no one's getting better. So the whole idea is that we need each other in order to improve.
Well, Twitter celebrity sighting. The West Side curmudgeon is here.
I love him. He hates the things we hate and tweets about it.
Should I go over and fangirl out on him?
Oh, I wouldn't.
Okay, well, we're different.
Are you at all surprised by how well received the reboot was?
I was.
You were?
I was. I mean, because, originally it was only supposed to be 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, the idea of it being received, it was going to be like a finite thing. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, no, you're doing 3 seasons. It was like, oh.
We've been without food for 24 hours. Some people never have anything but bread soaked in water.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
She's somebody who's insatiably curious. She's self-empowered. She's asking questions about the world around her. I think, you know, she's aspirational in some way because she shows that it's never too late to head down a new path.
Right.
To find your voice in a different way.
Black Ron Stallworth over the phone, white Ron Stallworth face to face, so there becomes a combined Ron Stallworth.
Can you do that?
I believe we can with the right white man. We can do anything.
What was the film about for you?
Seeing a group of people help this African-American man achieve the goal to execute this mission. They believed in the case, they believed in him, and they did not look like him, you know, in that time in Colorado Springs.
I don't want a stranger in my house. It's like a Lifetime movie where the nanny tries to kill the family and the mom survives and she has to walk with a cane at the end.
Get over yourself.
I can definitely relate to the themes in Tully where you're always kind of checking in and going, okay, am I still feeding and celebrating that thing in me that makes me special? Just me, not with my kids or the association of my kids. But I gotta tell you now in my 40s, I love being a mom. I really do.
I can't tell him that Dad spent the last few minutes packing his briefcase. You're gonna sit him down, both of them, and you're going to prepare them for the fact that you might not ever come home.
You know, it's the story of that kind of 8 years, really, and of Neil as a man. I think that's why the story is fascinating, because they were so private, both Jan and Neil, and it allows people to see the man who is behind this kind of incredibly famous story.
And the woman behind the man.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a signature, but she certainly has style, and I don't know who or what is behind her, but I don't think she's slowing down, and that just interested me, I guess.
To be able to do a scene opposite Fiona Shaw, it was so thrilling, and I was so excited to do it because we have such a fantastic cast.
You play a very interesting character.
Yes, I play a security officer who then moves into MI6 and
a
goes...
spy.
I know, it's crazy to be able to say that.
There's something wrong with him. Do you not see that?
I know that's what you think. You've made it very clear. You've made it clear to me, and you've made it clear to John. We both know, Veronica, that that's what you think.
One of the things that interested me so much was how this woman, Deborah Newell, really, to me, I saw so many women in her, because I think the way that she's been sort of imprinted by all of the different things in her life affected how she made the decisions in her life. And this story gives us a chance to see 3 generations of women and the things that have impacted their decisions, and it's fascinating.
He was my coach.
But what does that have to do with it? He was 40 years old. He was my age, taking advantage of a child.
Babe, this was important to me, and I'm trying to figure out why, okay? These people were important to me.
It really is a film about the stories we tell ourselves, perhaps in order to survive an experience.
Listen to me. We're all scared, but we get through it because we're not alone. You're not alone.
Who do I have?
Can you see me? I'm right here in front of you. This just came to me, and it was just beautiful writing. Hadn't thought at all about going back into television series.
I'm trying to think if you've worked with Alan Arkin before.
Never knew him, never met him. And that's one of those magical things, Savannah. You never know. You meet somebody 1 minute, and then the next you're together. One early scene that we have in a Musso Frank's restaurant in L.A., I looked at it afterwards and I said, I believe these guys have been friends for 40 years. And that's chemistry.